except it's so late.
No, it isn't. There's still plenty of time.
All right, I'll get the lights.
What the...
Give me the police.
Hey, now, just a minute there.
John? John?
Planning this trip to Tahiti.
Don't answer that.
I'd like a trip to Tahiti. How about it, Hawk?
I don't know. What would I do in Tahiti?
I don't know. What do you do in Tahiti?
Don't answer that.
Must be a nice place to go if lawyers don't like to talk about it.
Where'd the money come from, Harold?
Don't answer
The
that.
cook says she put the money in the freezer. She says she took the ice trays out to make room for it. Seems like a funny place to put money, doesn't it? And what'd she do, ask you for the day off one time? You wouldn't give it to her, so she swore she'd get even? Is that what happened?
Mr. Slotkin, I don't really see that this is getting us anywhere.
All right. Take it easy. We certainly wouldn't want Mr. Schreiber to say anything he doesn't absolutely want to. That's the way we are around here. A bank manager's got $250,000 worth of crisp new bills in his icebox and doesn't want to talk about it? Why, heck's sakes. Okay. Take Mr. Schreiber downstairs, please, and sign him up. Suspicion of grand larceny. Any complaints, Counselor?
I'll save them for later. For instance, I think somewhere there's a judge who'll want to know what your friend there was doing in Mr. Schreiber's apartment.
Oh.
He'll be taking you downtown. I'll meet you there. I'll take care of the bail, everything.
About your problem. Why are you still here?
I don't know. There's nothing more I can tell them, but the man said to wait.
Which man?
Over there, the middle desk.
If my wife calls, tell her I'm on my way home.
Where you be?
On my way home.
Will you please ask him if he's heard anything from the hospital?
Sure. Does the girl have to stick around for anything?
Is she so hard to take? I guess I got it all.
You can go.
Well, did he say anything
Yeah,
about...
your friend's all right. They patched him up and sent him home.
Thank you very much. Good night.
Good night. I'm gonna get something to eat.
Where's the best place to get a taxi at this hour?
You're gonna have a hard time waving one down around here. Where do you have to go?
9th Street, West Side.
How about if I give you a lift?
Oh, no, that's not necessary.
Now, come on.
Thank you so much. I'd probably still be out there waving.
It's all part of the service.
Well, I guess I'd better go in and start cleaning up. I don't suppose you're hungry. I could, make up some eggs or something.
Why don't you face it? You're gonna have to go back in there sometime.
I know, but
Why don't you figure it this way? The odds against you having your apartment robbed twice in a row are tremendous. You've had yours once, so you're way ahead of the game.
Of course, I'm just being silly. Well,
I'll tell you what. Why don't we go somewhere and have a glass of courage and a plate of fortitude, and then you'll feel better. All right?
What do you want?
Morton Field?
Yeah, but I'm closed.
How's your friend?
well, he says he has a headache.
Bet he has. How you doing?
Oh, I'm all right now, but I feel so, I don't know, guilty, I suppose. I mean, what a thing to happen right in your own home. And he's not that good a friend, so he'll know I don't...
You don't what? Have a burglar waiting for you every night when you come home?
Well, no, but you know. They'll never find out who did it, will they?
Well, if he's an amateur and he gets scared, quits after this job, no. If he's a pro, he'll go on until he makes a mistake. We'll catch him. Probably never tie it up to you, so you'll never know who he is.
But what about the man at the police station? How did you catch him?
That's a long story.
Oh. And you're not going to tell it?
That's right.
Okay. I certainly wouldn't want to know any secrets.
I'll bet.
I'd give my eye teeth to know.
Well, at least you're honest.
Well, that's because you're a policeman. Do you like your job?
It's a job. What do you do?
I'm a librarian at Rector University.
Well, that sounds very nice.
I despise it.
Why?
It's not very exciting, is it?
Well, excitement is very overrated.
Well, you can say that because you have a lot of it. You know, you ought to try working in a library. I guess the worst part of it, at least for me, is that you never see anything. You don't see the highways or the oceans or rivers or mountains. You don't see the things that count, that move you or touch you, that make you feel alive.
Mary Wheelis, I get the impression that you're a romantic.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm about the biggest romantic of all time. I want to do everything. I want to see everything and... Oh, go listen to zithers where the wood is rich and dark with age and the stones remember Goethe instead of some, I don't know, ridiculous Second Avenue imitation.
I'm sorry. It was kind of late.
Oh, look, I didn't mean that. It's a fine place.
I know. Well, where do we go for the real thing?
Tyrol, Innsbruck, Salzburg?
Well, here's to Innsbruck.
To Innsbruck.
And excitement.
Yes. Oh, yes.
You all right?
Oh, I'm fine. Thank you. This was beyond the call of duty.
So was that.
That wasn't duty.
Hawk. Yeah, hang on a minute. Wharton Field. 16th, east of 5th. I got it. And where are you? Well, put your wife on. I'll tell her if it's legit. Yeah. Call of duty.
Do you, work all the time?
No, why?
I was just wondering.
You?
I'm off at noon on Saturday.
Noon on Saturday. I'll write that down.
Well, good night.
Good night, Mary Willis. District Attorney, you look terrible.
That's because I'm an assistant. The district attorney's in bed. He looks terrific. The doctor?
On his way.
Put the call in.
There wasn't any call. Mickey saw the bullet hole in the window.
Anybody hear anything?
Nah.
See anything?
I told you. Mickey was walking by, sees a bullet hole in the window, and he puts in a call.
So who killed him?
What?
Yeah, what is right? What am I doing here? That's what. Who am I supposed to talk to?
Don't look at me. I didn't call you.
Who's on tonight?
I don't know. But when I find out, I'm going to take them apart. When you find somebody for me to talk to, why, you just call the office. We'd be delighted to send somebody down. You coming, Hawk?
No, I'm gonna stick around, Murray. Good night.
Good night.
You woke him up?
Big deal.
Yeah, who is it?
It's your friends. We want to talk to you.
Hi.
Have you got the money?
Does that mean he's...
Yeah, he is. We'd like to talk to you.
My roommate's asleep. I'll get the money.
Well, let's go outside. It's nice out. Well, bring the money.
I don't see what for.
We just want to talk to you.
Okay.
Hey, this is where you go to college?
Yeah.
Yeah? No kidding.
Why don't you sit down, Johnny?
Okay. What do you want to talk about?
Talk about, the old man, John.
What about him?
Let's talk about why you wanted him killed.
And what difference is that? Hey, wait a minute. It's all taken care of, isn't it?
Sure, he's dead. I mean, don't worry, you didn't get your money's worth. We just want to know what for.
I don't see what that's got to do with you. We made a deal. You got the money. That's it.
Oh, no, come on, Johnny.
No. Really, we're square.
No, come on. Be nice. You wanted him dead? Now we want to know how come.
Okay. I owed him money and I couldn't pay. He said he'd make trouble unless I paid him right away.
Must have been a lot of money.
It was, yeah.
It must have been a lot more than 5 bills. Yeah, because you could have given it to him instead of us.
It was. You know, it was a lot more.
How could you get on the hook to an old clown like that? I mean, what was he using? Was it books or something?
He was a bookbinder.
So, I mean, even in college, how many books can you get done? I mean, you know, I don't see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like, how much could he hit you for, like, 1 book?
Look, you guys, you asked and I told you. Now, listen, at this time next year, I'll be in practice. And if you need a lawyer, you come to me and I'll take care of you. Now, what do you say we all go home?
Tell us about the old man, Johnny.
Well, I want to speak to Mr. Papatassos. You're Mr. Papatassos. My name is Hawk. I'm a detective at the district attorney's office. I understand you're the supervisor down there. What? You're the night supervisor. What? For the last 3 weeks. That's wonderful. Congratulations. What I want to know is, Mr. Papatassos, is who is renting box 794. I want their name and address, please. Yeah, I'll wait. Thank you. There's a gentleman to see you, sir, from the district attorney. My name is Hawk. It's nice of you to see me.
It's all right. What is it you want?
I want to find out about a man named Morton Field. Do you know him?
No, sir, I do not.
Well, he's a bookbinder.
Not mine. I use a man in Florence.
Italy?
It takes longer, but the results are worth it. I can refer you to someone who will know your Mr. Field if he is reputable.
No, thank you. That's all right.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help you.
Mr. Anselmi, do you have any luck with your ad about the Longleat Chronicles?
You know something about them?
You mean like where they are?
Yes.
Well, where are they supposed to be?
Right there. I have answered your question. It's obvious that you don't know the answer to mine. So you'll excuse me.
Where are the books?
I don't wish to talk about it.
Morton Field was murdered last night.
I told you I don't know him.
Well, he knew you. Or I knew about your books. Now, I don't know if there's any connection, but I'm going to find out.
I don't like to be bullied.
Oh, you're a rich man, Mr. Anselmi. Very rich man. Nobody bullies a rich man. Now, suppose you tell me what happened to the books.
They were stolen.
But you didn't report it.
I want them back.
Anybody answer your ad?
Not yet, but they will. Ransom always pays better in this kind of thing than some flea market sale.
Well, what about somebody working here? Think about that?
It could have been anyone. I let scholars, students use this place quite regularly. The main trouble is that there's no way of knowing for how long the books have been missing.
You mean to tell me you didn't notice that hole over there?
It's only been there a few weeks. I'm giving my collection to the university, and they sent over some people to catalog it. One of them found these false bindings up there in that space. They could have been there for months.
What about the guy who found them?
It was a young lady.
What was her name?
I haven't the slightest idea.
You mean to tell me that she brought you these book bindings, and what? What did you tell her?
I told her the real chronicles were on loan to a museum.
She bought that.
Why shouldn't she? It happens all the time.
Mr. Anselmi, I'm going to have to report this, since you didn't. Mind if I take this with me?
Now, do I have a choice?
No. Mr. Anselmi, if anyone answers your ad, you will let me know, won't you?
No. I don't expect you to understand this, but as long as I get the chronicles back, I don't care how I do it or what the consequences are.
Sounds like they're worth a lot of money.
It's bad business to give away your bargaining position, but let's say $100,000 would not be an unreasonable figure.
Well, I'd call that a lot of money.
It's only money.
Yeah. Well, you'll hear from me. Oh, goodbye.
Did he ask about... About you? No, not a word.
Here we are. The Anselmi collection. That's what you want. That was cataloged by our Miss Litchfield, Miss Wheelis, and Miss Gilmore.
Miss Wheelis?
That's right.
That'd be Mary Wheelis?
As a matter of fact, it would. Why, do you know her?
Yeah, we met.
Anything wrong, Lieutenant?
No, can these ladies be reached during the day?
Yes, they can. Every day.
Thank you. You've been a big help.
Hello, Mary Wheelis.
Oh, hi.
How are you doing? Any more prowlers?
No, so far so good. Where are you?
At work.
Of course. I forgot about your strange hours.
Well, not so strange. I think anybody that gets up before 12 o'clock is strange.
Can I tell you a secret? So do I. If I could, I wouldn't open an eye before noon, ever.
You better save that for Innsbruck. Listen, what are you doing Saturday afternoon after work?
Nothing that I know of.
How about if I come by and pick you up after work about 1 o'clock?
I'd love it.
So would I. I'll see you then.
Good.
Good night.
Good night.
Here we are.
Well, what can I carry?
You can carry the poo.
And the blanket. What's this?
You know what that is?
Well, sure I do. But how did you get it?
Where'd you see it before?
At the home of a man named Anselmi. Oh, you wouldn't believe that any one person could have a collection like that. You know, he must be fabulously rich, but he also has terrific taste.
Where are the books?
You sound like you did the other night in the police station. So what about that? You gave him the works, didn't you?
I didn't say that. I could
Yes,
never. I
you
couldn't
did.
say to give him the
That's
work.
exactly what you said.
I never saw that many Bogart movies.
I don't believe you don't bring a different girl here every week.
You don't know the girls I work with.
Obviously, you're the wrong kind of a cop. You ought to ride a horse in Central Park.
You've never seen me on a horse. All Indians don't ride well.
Are you an Indian?
Yeah.
Are you really?
Yes, I really am.
Now I know why you're so strong and silent.
Yeah. You never did tell me about the books. Where are they?
But the Chronicles? They're in some museum on Long. How would you like a pickle?
No, thank you. What happens when they come out of the museum? They go to the university with the rest of the collection?
I haven't any idea. How do you know so much? I mean, there hasn't been any announcement of the donation yet.
I know everything.
Well, I hope not.
That scare you?
It just terrifies me.
Sounds like you've got a lot of skeletons in your closet. Everybody out for Innsbruck, Samarkand, and Kiskelumbus.
Where's that?
I don't know. I heard it on a beer commercial.
Oh, golly. I had a nice day.
So did I.
You really have to go.
I have to work for a living.
Yeah, you really like your work, too, don't you? I can tell.
Not right now, I don't.
Then don't go.
I have to go to work.
All right. You're at work. Now, what do you do?
All right. I'm at work. I try to find out why an old man was killed because he was mixed up with the theft, and then I write a report, and then I go home, and then I go to bed, and good night, Mary Wheelers.
All right. Do you think you'll find out?
Find out what?
About anything.
Yeah,
Will I see you?
very soon.
Good night.
Hold it.
Who are you?
I'm from the police department. Now, what are you doing here?
Nothing. I mean, there was something mine I had to get.
What?
I couldn't find it. It was nothing, just, something I thought I'd like to have.
What's your name?
Look, I told you I didn't take anything. I haven't done anything, so, what's all the excitement?
Nobody's excited. You got something to be excited about?
Uh-huh. Say, you know what
I asked you what your name was.
Hey, is it okay if I take something out of my pocket?
No, it's not okay.
Well, it's not a gun or anything. Actually, it's, just a couple of $10 bills I thought you could use,
Oh, man. Huh? Come on, we're going to take a little ride downtown. Come on.
Hey, come on.
Come on.
Hey, let me go.
Thought you were gonna meet us. What are you doing here?
I had to get something.
Yeah, what'd you have to get?
Yeah, we thought you were gonna run out on us.
No, I was coming.
What are you doing here?
I had to get a piece of paper. It's got no value, honest.
Yeah, who's he?
He's a cop.
How does a college guy get so dumb? Now, will you explain that to me?
I was trying to make a deal with him.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Following a 66 white Rambler, 3 armed men. I'm on 62nd New York, heading for FDR Drive. I'm on the drive going north. If they take the Triborough, I'm going to try to force them down into Randall's Island.
He's still coming?
Losing.
Look, aren't we in deep enough already? Are you crazy? He's a cop. Will you get out of my life? Now listen, I don't want any part of this. Are you here? Now come on, get rid of it. You get out of my life.
All right, hold it right there. Move over. Now drop the gun. Drop the gun! Read that for me, will you?
Yeah, sure. One binder, leather, lettered, Peerless Digest. 3 bindings, leather, lettered,
Longleat.
Oh, yeah, Longleat Chronicles. Miss M. Wheelers. Never heard of her.
I've heard of her.
What happened? Let me get something to wash your face.
Forget it.
You can't just leave it that way.
Your boyfriend's dead.
John?
Yeah. He got pushed out of a car.
Do you have any idea who might...
A couple of punks. A couple of small-time gunmen. You know, John, he kept very bad company.
I told you we dated a few times, but I didn't know much about...
You got to him very fast when I left here tonight, didn't you?
What does that mean?
Not fast enough. He was still at that shop when I got there.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
Where are the books, Mary?
You sound like a detective again.
I am a detective. Now, where are the books?
I don't know why you're acting like this. I don't like you this way. Please let me do something to you. Could you please at least tell me what books you're talking about?
I'm talking about Anselmi's books. I'm talking about the Chronicles.
Well, they're in a museum, aren't they? Look, I told you all I know about them this afternoon. Golly, I think you're being very odd. I feel awful about John, and I'm sorry that you got hurt, but I don't see what that's got to do with me or the Longleat Chronicles. Look, I wish you'd come right out and say what you're thinking instead of asking a lot of mysterious...
You know, I bet if you try real hard, you can remember what this has got to do with you.
How did you know where to look?
I found the invoice for the dummy bindings and for this thing in John's pocket. What'd you do, send him over to that shop for the invoice so I wouldn't find it? Huh? You know, you plan a neat job, Mary Wheelers. I'll give you that. You had those dummy bindings made up as soon as you found out you were going to be part of that cataloging team. And then you made the switch when you went to work for Anselmi's. And you were smart, too. Real smart. You knew as soon as they found out those books were missing, well, first person they'd call on is you. So you called them yourself. Except you weren't smart about one thing. You gave the old man your real name when you had the dummy bindings made up. And then when he saw Anselmi's ad, he put the whole thing together. And he wanted in on part of the take. So you batted your eyelashes at your good buddy John. And he went out and he hired a couple of punks and they killed that old man. And the punks wanted in. And that's where I came in. Protection.
No, that's not how I felt about you.
There wasn't a burglar in here the other night.
It just happened. As soon as I met you, I knew that you were the kind of a man...
Yeah. I know. Your heart's desire.
You can make it sound any way you want to, but that doesn't change the way it was. For you, too. At least you're human.
Yeah, I'm human.
Also, just so you don't feel too clever, somebody did break in here the other night. It was Mr. Anselmi's butler. I remember him from when I worked there.
Anselmi was playing all the angles. When were you going to hit him for the money?
Very soon. I wanted to be sure he hadn't told the police. Do you have any idea how much these books are worth?
Anselmi told me $100,000.
Is that what he said? That's even more than I thought. No, you're not really an idealist. They say anybody can enjoy money, but that isn't true. Not in the same way. To really enjoy it, really use it, I don't know, splendidly, that takes taste and talent and imagination. We have that. Just think. Think what we could do with that much money. Where we could go. How we could live. Live.
What about that old man, Mary? What about that old man? Don't you think he wanted to live, too?
Except that he couldn't. He didn't know how. He was too old, too small, ugly and ordinary. If he'd had all the money in the world, he still would have been the same way.
We're different, aren't we?
Yes. Oh, yes, we are very different. We're young, and we're beautiful. The world was made for us.
Is that the same picture you painted for John?
All I can tell you is that John didn't mean anything to me. He was in love with me, I guess, but honestly, I didn't encourage him.
That wouldn't have been hard. To fall in love with you.
Oh, darling. All we have to do is take life by the throat and shake it and make it ours. It's waiting for us. All we have to do is just take it. And nobody would ever know. Don't you see, we wouldn't be running. We'd just go. Any place we wanted. At least we'd know we'd done something with our lives. And not just taken up space.
What happens the day that you take me by the throat and shake me?
But I wouldn't.
You better get some things, Mary.
What do you mean?
I mean we're going downtown. Not Innsbruck. I'll wait for you.